The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, Damontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
Welcome to the Players Lounge. Oh man. Whoa, what a funny segment, man.
Yo.
I am your host, Jesse Holly. I am accompanied by the great men that frequent this show every single day. I'm in for Newy. You have Damontre Moore. You have Barry Church. You have Anthony Dorsett. In the back is Chris Beam, making this all possible. This segment is brought to you by Aristocrat. Fellas, big game this week. Big game this week for the Cowboys. Taking on the Carolina Panthers. The third time in a row the Cowboys have taken on the Panthers. And it's very rare that you have to go to a team 3 years in a row that's not in your division. The Cowboys travel up to Charlotte, coming off a very convincing win against the New York Football Jets. But before we get into that, before we talk about Carolina Panthers football, there was a big game that went on last night. Philadelphia Eagles. And I wasn't here yesterday. The Philadelphia Eagles lost to the New York Football Giants. I'm assuming, I'll give him the floor. I'm assuming that you, Damontre, picked the Giants to beat Philadelphia. How do you feel about that this morning? Is this a show of always want to see the Philadelphia Eagles see demise, see failure, see them get belt to tail put on them?
No, this ain't that type of show. Not me. Ain't no hate in my blood. Hey, you gotta call it how it is. And all I'm saying, one, it feels great. It feels great. The top is so lonely, you know, when you're the only one that picks Scatterboo. I mean, the Giants. I'm sorry. But as far as that, I'm just happy because, you know, I've been getting a lot of ridicule. They know what happened. They was there. We won. So all I'm going to just say is, hey, that's a great game by the Giants, the Eagles. You know, hey, when you see a wounded elephant, you got to pounce on it. And you had two hungry hyenas. You didn't have no lions over there, honey. A hyena, they more ferocious, but they having fun while they do it. And I seen that within Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo. Or should I say, a.k.a. it's Halloween season. It's boo season. Mr. Scat is out there showing that he was a scat pack last night. And I just love what I see. It's okay, Barry. Keep shaking your head, man.
Does this give you guys the feeling? Because 2 weeks ago, we may have all felt like this division was Philadelphia's to win or to lose, right? And it was kind of always like, man, what do we have to do to kind of get to close that gap? Does this feel more after what you saw last night from Philadelphia? A lot of people are saying Philadelphia are collapsing. They're falling apart. Do you guys now feel like, hey, this thing is wide open? This is anyone's division right now. Or is Philadelphia still in the doghouse? We'll start with you, Barry.
Nah, I feel like this is still Philadelphia's division. I mean, this is the same squad, 2-2 last season, and they turned around and ripped off, 13 straight. Now, granted, that team last year was healthy defensively, and offensively they had a Saquon Barkley that was just ripping off 100-yard gains after 100-yard gains. So it's a different season, and, you got to update your resume each and every year, but I still believe, with a 4-2 record right now, a win against the Cowboys, like this Philadelphia team still, is in the captain's chair when it comes to this division. But what I will say is, you're looking at a guy at the receiver position, number 11, A.J. Brown, that if they don't get some type of, something with this guy, he's gonna single-handedly tear down this team and this philosophy and their identity. I mean, when you look at it, the guy pouting last year, we all get it. They won a Super Bowl, winning covers up all that. Once again, you pouting and pouting and pouting. Their whole philosophy, their whole identity has changed just because one guy's over there pouting about not getting the football. And that's spreading because now you see Devontae Smith over there. He's in his feelings a little bit. Why am I not getting the ball? The ultimate team guy. It's spreading out through everybody. It's like kind of like, I don't want to call him a disease, but what he's going out there is it's kind of spreading like a disease. And it's bringing, now you got team meetings where only 3 people are invited to the meeting. I don't recall. My man is out here tearing his team down, man. They're not even running on first down.
But why do we know about the team? Why do we know about that meeting between the 3 of them to begin with? No. Like, that should have never got outside.
Who
like
let
that,
it out?
Whoever did.
Y'all know who let it out.
Well, but still, at that point,
y'all know who let it out.
We're supposed to be having a meeting.
A.J. Brown.
He the one said he don't know nothing about it.
Now he don't know.
He said last night.
Now he don't know.
He don't recall.
Man,
what'd he say, CB?
Come on, man.
But my whole thing is this.
Last night, he's like, I don't recall.
Now he'll
My whole thing is this. In the process of us trying to fix some things in-house, nobody should have ever knew outside. We shouldn't even be talking about that meeting right now. That should have been something that we heard about later on if it got fixed or if it didn't get fixed, right? Second of all, like, we're looking at Philly and we're judging them off the team that they were last year. They have a lot of same people, but they lost coordinators.
That's true.
Your guy.
They lost major pieces with coordinators. And so right now, like last year, and those coordinators went on to become head coaches. So they are obviously great coordinators. So right now we're looking at a situation and we're looking at what's going on. Whereas, okay, the timing of A.J. Brown's like whole pouting and like being out in the public, the timing of it couldn't have been any better. Because they weren't flowing on anything. They didn't have no rhythm going on offense, period. Was it with the run game this game, passing game this time? And so they were just still finding ways to win because they're the Eagles. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as of right now, like, and just from, we didn't heard it, we didn't see it, and now it's all coming to fruition, just like you said. It's happening outside. It's happening on game day now. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, A.J. Brown kind of looks like the scapegoat. But it's something more so involved with just getting used to. I think more so them getting used to some more new play calling, new coordinators, and just new systems being put into as well, and trying to find themselves.
I'm sending it to you, Damontre, and asking the question for the Cowboys. If you're looking at this division, and I talked about this on Hanging with the Boys, I watched the Giants last night look like they found some energy, some belief. I felt like the energy was back when the Giants was all celebrating. Remember Dipset had the song Ballin'?
Yeah.
Remember the energy of that Giants team? Mm-hmm. And you can feel how you feel about Philadelphia. Are they collapsing? Are they not collapsing? Are they still in the driver's seat? They're not driver's seat. But would now be a good time for the Cowboys to look at this open division and say, what can we do to ensure that we put the players in place and fill up some of the holes that we may have to find ourselves in a better position when it comes to winning this division? Because that's the first right? The part is win the division, try to get home field advantage, make it to the playoffs, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you feel like this is the parity across this division right now should make the Cowboys step out of their comfort zone and say, we need to be active around that time of November 4th when the trade deadline hits?
Man, that's a phenomenal question. And in a nutshell, yeah, if I'm the Cowboys and I'm a player and I'm a coach, it gives you that optimism to sit there and say, like, yo, this is our time, because I'm kind of like Barry right now. The football side of me and the player in me is like, yo, this is still the Eagles division, because this is a team that went on that streak like they did. Because remember last year, people were saying, hey, this might not be the mix. We got to get this person out of there, or we got to get that person out of there. And then they went on to do what they did. If I'm the Cowboys right now, the way that 4 is rolling, the way that his stats is going, and they gradually gotten better. Might not be as fast as everybody wants to, but they've gotten better each week in and week out. And for the Giants to come in here and do what they did against the Eagle, I'm saying, oh, he's human. Oh, that it's real blood over there. It ain't. When you watch the movies back in the day, Hercules, and when he couldn't get cut, but then once he became a human, and it was like, oh snap, you bleed just like I do. The Cowboys should be looking and saying, hey, Philly bleeds just like we do. They are the Super Bowl champions. They have all this going for themselves, and not only are they beatable, But let's get past the fact that they're beatable. Let's go back and use what they said. Everybody was ridiculing the Eagles last year. Oh, y'all spent all this money in free agency. Y'all did this and that, and y'all not going to the Super Bowl till all of a sudden they struck when the strike one was good. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm going to say, hey, we got the number one offense right now. If we can score points, we just got to fix it over here, and we can do what they did. People was talking about us at the beginning with Micah Parsons, defense getting bombed over Baghdad. Well, guess what? You can't truly have that success and embrace it. That division that's been going on right now they're starting to get synergy, or at least that. If I was a coach, I would come in there and tell the Cowboys, let's start doing this right here. Let's really start blending, because we can do this right here. We have all the pieces. We're right there. We're only 1 or 2 plays away from doing this thing to build that momentum. But we can be like the Eagles. We can have that hoorah, because they've been having the number one offense all year. Now, if the defense starts actually playing good, you go from being the middle of the pack, ranked 16 in some polls, 25 in some polls, to being a top 10 team right there, just fixing that by those little bitty mistakes. So it's still time in this.
Eddie, do you believe? Do you believe now? Do you believe that the Cowboys will move in that type of energy?
You know, they have
a long pause.
Well,
they used to call it a pregnant pause. That might have been a double pregnant pause right there.
It was pregnant and postpartum over there.
The whole thing about it is, like, first and foremost, like what players is out there that's like that right now. Mm-hmm. And if that dude is sitting at home, there's a reason he's sitting at home right now. So, you know, and structurally, what the Cowboys need more so than anything is they need help on defense somewhere. And it could come in a big bang at any level at this moment. It wouldn't matter if it was a D-line, a linebacker, or the secondary. Right. And so when you think about that, and you have to really consider, like, we're sitting in here, we're all former players who's sitting at home.
Well, there's a possibility of the trade. So do you believe that the Cowboys will move in that way? They haven't necessarily. The last, I guess, to me, was the big trade. Is I don't know who the hell allowed them to. Coach Prince was like, hey, yeah, let's do this wide receiver by committee thing back in 2018 or whatever that was. And they were like, yeah, Alan Hearn and
Bees.
Yeah, and it was like, yeah, that's not going to work. Hey, Amari, you went out of Oakland. Yeah. All right, we'll send the first. And we got Amari, and it worked out for the time being. 100%. But with all the picks the Cowboys currently do have, and that's the route that I'm talking about. I'm talking about that trade route.
Yeah. Now, effectively, I would be looking for it. Honestly, if the way that Dak is playing right now, and if there could be some help to slow down something on defense until where he doesn't have to worry about putting up 31 points a game, you know, like, yeah, I would definitely be looking for it. I'm Jerry Jones at this point. I'm not me. I'm 80-something years old. Every year, if I got an opportunity to get out there and try to make something happen, I'm swinging for the fences. And especially now I have the collateral to be able to do it. And then if it doesn't happen now, I still prayerfully and hopefully have this upcoming draft to be able to spread it out as well. But yeah, if I'm him, I'm going for it.
My only thing is I could see, because offensively you can play with anybody in the league. I mean, they've proven that. You know, the offensive line, no matter who's in there, I forget the offensive line coach, but he's done an amazing job. Clayton Adams has done an amazing job of just whoever is plug and play, we're going to work as a unit. Wide receivers you've seen, without your top dog, one of the top receivers in the National Football League, you're still able to put up 40 burgers on teams. So the way Dak Prescott is playing, like y'all said, offensively you can play with anybody. But the defense is the question mark. And for me, I could see if you were just that one piece away. Like if you were just an edge rusher away, or a linebacker away, or safety corner, one piece away, then bang, I would be all with it. Let's go ahead and let's go in there, put the first rounder up there, let's trade him, let's see what we can get for him. But in my opinion, on the defensive side of the football, you're plenty of pieces away from being a top-notch unit out there. When you look at it, yeah, maybe you can stop the run, but then we've also seen you get bombed on. Yeah, maybe you're slowing down the bombed on, but when you look at Breece Hall's numbers last week, he was gashing them. You know, the turnovers was a difference for the defense last week. So for me, the young guys that are going in there at the linebacker position, the guys that you had in the defensive tackle, they're starting to come along a little bit. You've seen guys like James Houston, Solomon Thomas, these depth pieces on the defensive line, they're starting to create a little bit of pressure out there. Dante Fowler starting to come alive just a little bit. And I loved what I saw from the linebackers from Maris Leofau and Shamar James last week. For Shamar James, 15 tackles, Maris Leofau, forcing fumbles out there. So I'm going to let that cook a little bit. I'm going to let that cook a little bit and see if those young guys can, give us the defense a little bit of juice. But if you was just one piece away, like I said, if you was just one, then yeah, go ahead and pull it. But I just feel like you're more than just one piece away from making this defense a championship caliber defense, in my opinion.
So let me just bring it up. If Micah was still here, would it be like that?
Nah, it'd be a totally different story. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you on that one. I feel like if Michael was still in the building,
they'd have a championship.
There would be because you'd be like, man, we got the pass rush. Now we just need the back end or maybe a linebacker here and there. But yeah, that's the game changing piece. That's the changing piece that that's not here right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I get you saying that. Obviously, you're talking about from a perspective of a football player just being out there, but this ain't just that. We're at the level now to where it's not just football. It's not just X's and O's. It's the front office. It's the coaches. It's the parameters. It's the playing the game within the game that people don't see. Showing up to work early, doing those meeting times, having that cohesiveness and that synergy. When you bring Michael back into the fold, one of the things that people kept saying was, or little rumors here and there, was that the team wasn't gelling together and stuff like that. So do you think if Michael was still on the team that people will be playing to the best of their abilities? Do you think the whole offense will still be smoking like that? Right. And do you think that the defense would be like that? Because we also know how close Micah and Trayvon Diggs were together. If Trayvon's not playing and Trayvon say he complains about man-to-man, cover 3 playing like that, do you think Mike will be here saying, oh, yeah, we need to do what he says, and now the whole system
It ain't so much about the person. It's more so much about the talent.
That's it.
So like, it wouldn't matter if it was him per se. It's just if that talent was here in the building.
I get that. That's why. But I was asking about everything else that embodies that come with that, because we all know plenty of team, prime example, Miami, they're down there. They have a lot of talent, and they still haven't been able to turn over because for whatever reason. So I'm asking about the other part that comes into football, because people don't realize, like, they come to the players' lounge to figure out our perspective. All the stuff that you're playing with inside that game, do you think everything that comes on with Micah, that this team would be better off with him? Or
yeah, 100%, they'd be better with him. Just talent perspective, and when you look at it from leadership perspective, I mean, they got one of the ultimate leaders in the building, and that's Dak Prescott. When you look at Miami, even though they got talent, they got Waddle, they got Hill, they got all. Who's the guy that's like, all right, galvanizing all the troops? I mean, for sure, it ain't Tua. You know what I mean? Right. They don't. From what you see down there, they look like they don't respect Tua out there, in my opinion. But when you come here to Dallas, yeah, Micah and them, he might have had his little spats here and there, but I feel like Dak was that calming factor for everybody. And I feel like if you had a talent like Micah still in the building, I mean, his play on the field alone would justify all the other stuff, in my opinion. We all understand. If you playing good, then all that other stuff.
Nobody complain until you start losing.
All right, let's take our first break of the show. When we come back, we'll get into the Carolina-Dallas matchup this weekend. Some of the things that the Carolina Panthers will do to the Cowboys. Rico Dowdle, the revenge game for Rico.
Buckle up.
The Davion Clowney goes back to Charlotte. Revenge game for him. What team will show up in Charlotte this week? We'll discuss that right here on the Players Lounge. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over. It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. Hashtag be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboys Nation, head to Miller Lite House at AT&T Stadium for a free watch party presented by 7-Eleven. Watch the Dallas Cowboys face off against the Denver Broncos in Denver on Sunday, October 26th. Doors open at 2 p.m., not 1, not 3, but you heard it, 2, be on time, yes. And kickoff is at 3:25, so have fun before then and get ready. Enjoy a performance by the DCC cheerleaders, Slurpee samples, $5 Miller Lights, and much more. Claim your free tickets at DallasCowboys.com/watch party.
That boy good.
Yeah.
That boy good.
I don't know who you turn into when you read those reads, but I love it every single time. I absolutely love it. This is the Players Lounge, and
that boy is good.
That boy is good. That boy is good. That boy is good.
We get into the game now. We get into the crux of this thing, and the Cowboys are on the road in Charlotte. We know what the Cowboys are offensively. They're tops of the league in almost every offensive statistical category, right? Mm-hmm. They are cooking. Clayton Adams has the run game and the scheme going on up front. Brian Schottenheimer is in a freaking zone. And Dak is playing at an MVP level. Mm-hmm. But
here we go.
Here go the but.
But the defense.
That's a big but.
This has been the thorn in the successful Cowboys side for a while. Yeah. For a while, even when Micah Parsons was present on this football team.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true. That's true.
They head up to Charlotte, where when you look at it on paper, you hear names Tedero McMillan.
Ted McMillan.
You hear Xavier Legette.
Or was it raccoons, right?
Yeah.
Boy, raccoon.
You hear about, the young but old looking route running Hunter Renfrow, right?
Yeah, brother Dooley, yeah.
You're right. But then now, coming off of a career game, since 2014, there's 25 backs in the league that has rushed for over 200 yards. Rico put his name in that conversation a week ago.
About a week ago.
Since 2014, there's 25 running backs. Yeah.
Oh, Rico.
That's why he's talking spicy.
He's and he had the spicy comment, right? He basically was like, they know who I am. That's why I was buckle up. Mm-hmm. Right? Kenny Pickett says, which I thought was two-way silly for even Rico to say it, and then Kenny Clark to go, they never played nobody like us. And I'm like, I think Kenny Clark still think he's in Wisconsin. And I don't think he realized what defense he actually plays on.
That is fact.
And I don't think he might. And Kenny Clark might have had to watch. He should have watched film last week because Kenny Clark was getting blocked a lot last week. But that's a conversation for another show and another day.
Combo block.
You know what I mean?
Hey, did you go through that metal detector?
I did, but mine 3D. You know, I get my 3D printers, but. Because sometimes I come in this room and I do feel a little bit like I'm against the world because all these defensive guys in there. But this is the part where you guys can have great insight on this. Mm-hmm. How do the Cowboys go about putting together a game plan to go and stop what seems to now be a kind of a hot running game in the Carolina Panthers and Rico Dowdle coming off 200 yards rushing?
You want me to start this thing? Look, man, just you can't play down to the level of the competition, and we've seen that years past. When we was on the squad, you know what I mean. After that with JG, I mean, it would be times where the Cowboys would just start slow and they would play down to the level of competition. We even saw that a little bit this year with New York. There was no way New York should have been in a dogfight with the Cowboys in that situation, but it happened. And this is another go-around where you guys need to go out there and play your game. Stomp these dudes out and don't give them no momentum, especially at home. You know what I mean? Hit these dudes in the mouth. Ted McMillan, yes, he's a nice piece on the outside. If there wasn't Emeka Egbuka, there would be more people talking about Ted McMillan and his ability as a wide receiver. But you, Diggs, Bland, come on, man, choke this dude out on the side. All right, man, let him understand. And then you got Bryce Young, all right, former first overall pick.
I call him Lil Tink Tink.
Lil Tink Tink. Come on, man, we ain't seen nothing from Bryce Young since he got to the league, man. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Like, when you going against boys used to look like, I can't wait to go against Bryce Young. The man can't see over the line of scrimmage, man. Go in there and treat this team like they are, which is a bottom tier team, in my opinion. You got Rico out there. He's going to run hard, all that good stuff. Hit him in the mouth, too. But that's what it comes down to defensively, man. You got to put fear in these dudes. You got to go out there and from the beginning, from the very first snap, you got to hit these dudes in the mouth and let them understand that they don't belong on the same field. When you looked at Miami had them down, and they let them crawl on back. They didn't step on their throats. That's what they got to do, and I feel like Schottenheimer has slowly but surely gotten this team. They're not there yet, but they're on the way to realizing, like, man, look, we can destroy these teams. We can go out there, at least offensively, you know, stake fear in this team and these teams out there in the National Football League. So for me, you just got to let them understand what their place is, man.
Defensively, Barry talked about hitting them in the mouth, right? And going out there and being this physical brand of football. Who's the guy, AD? Who's the guy that you can point to on this defense that goes, this the dude right here who I know will punch somebody in the mouth?
I haven't seen anybody this year. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I haven't seen that guy. I haven't seen anybody that you can honestly say is the identity of this defense or trying to establish an identity to begin with. So asking that question, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, you would hope that the leadership that came with Kenny Clark, you know, would be something that could help in that area. But, you know, there's no one who has been dependable in that area for the defense at any position so far this season.
When you think of coming to the run game, right, Damontre, you played in the trenches. What is the conversation that is happening amongst the guys, the big uglies, and I mean that respectfully, in the trenches of saying, we got to stop this run? Like, what's that conversation? What does a game plan look like that when you see we're going up against a dude who just had 200 yards a week ago and is coming into this game saying, I'm about to show the cats that thought I wasn't good enough to pay me some bread?
Mm-hmm. Man, that was a great question. What does it look like going into?
I'm 2 for 2 on great questions over there. I appreciate you, brother.
You are. Because it's like
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
You throwing it up, but you throwing the answer in there, and all I can say is the meeting's gonna go like how Barry started it off. Like, we're defensive guys, bro. We're past that. Like, what's this, week 6 now?
Yes.
Week 6. We're week 6, and we're talking about, let's do this schematically. Let's do this. Like, everything that's in the game plan is in the game plan. We're going to let Coach do what he do, but this is where the big uglies, they get their names not because we're naturally big or some of us might be ugly. Well, not me because I'm sexy. But when I say this is where it gets ugly because you have those ugly conversations. Those doors get closed, and when you see a guy that's 6'8", 6'6", 300 pounds, like they come in there and they talk to your soul. What are you doing, bruh? You have a kid at home. Like, you want to see him getting you out the club? Like, now it's getting to the point to where it's going to be so much seriousness where people are going to be challenging each other. You messing up on film? Why you letting that offensive lineman put you back there? Like, let's start right now. And you in a sense, you make a fight. You make that fight and you build up. You know how boxers go before the big match, they start talking to each other and they sitting there and they're doing all that build up. Well, coming into this week, that's going to be the same thing, whether it's a coach or whether it's a leader on the team. But somebody is talking to your soul and saying, bruh, we grown men. We put our pants leg on one leg at a time, just like you. What are y'all going to do? And it becomes a sense of ownership. Those good teams, people either go out there and those vets know how to talk to them, not just talk to their soul and tell them something, but they're going to incentivize them. They're going to say, hey, okay, I know you're a fighter and you're a brawler. Are you sitting here letting this man beat you up? Hey, big dog, AD, I know you got the bag and you like your money, or you might be like Barry with the short church on. Hey, man, do you want to get that $1 million incentive at the end of the year? Hey, man, if you're trying to rebuild your career and stay here, like, you got to go make this happen. And out of that room, somebody's talking to the coach, and he's going to say what the coaches aren't saying. I need you to make this play. I need you to do that. And it's going to be put all out there to where now you guys literally have to take it. And if y'all don't, it's on y'all. Like, y'all knew what y'all had to do. Y'all knew what y'all had to come into the game plan, and I don't need to add fire. You hear Rico talking to y'all. Y'all hear guys doing that. And now the biggest and most important thing is a leader or a coach is going to sit there and say, look at our offense. There's no reason that we're practicing day in and day out, rep after rep, with the number one offense, or they're statistically top 5 in every category, and you're telling me you're not getting better. If you're going against the guys that are putting 40 burgers on everybody else, when you go out there, you shouldn't even see that. So going into this game, learn from that, but also, like you said, Barry, make them who they are. Make the Panthers the Panthers. Show them that they shouldn't even be out here. And I guarantee you, if you do that in the first play, in the first rep, they're going to be throwing babies in the air, kissing everybody, saying, let's go ahead and get back on this plane.
So we kind of got it from a mentality standpoint, how they should approach this game from a mental standpoint as far as stepping on the throats. But X's and O's wise, when you look at the defense, in my opinion, you got to not eliminate, but at least limit the explosive plays. I feel like that's the biggest thing that hurts this defense over time. Like, when you make teams go 80-some yards, there's not a lot of teams out here that are going to be patient and be like, okay, look, take what you give me the whole time, and just kind of, they're going to take some shots. They're going to be like, man, let's open this up a little bit. And that's when you can force the turnover or two. Last week against the Jets, they did a good job of eliminating the explosive plays. All right, like
thank God Justin Fields can't throw the ball, because there was about 2 or 3 touchdowns that
he had them.
He missed. But
you just gotta limit those things.
Yes.
That's from a schematic standpoint. That's where I feel like Flus has got to get through to these boys. Like, you can't let anything over the top, man. Like, you got to force these guys to go 80 yards the hard way, 14-play drive type deal, and not just 3-4 plays here and then boom, we hit you with a 50-yard bomb. Like, that'll deflate any defense out there. Like, man, we did all this, and boom, we just gave up a
to your point about turnovers, Barry. Because when the Panthers give up turnovers, and every turnover that the Panthers have given up this year, the opposing team's offense have gotten points off of them, except one where the team got a turnover and kneeled the ball out. So every time the Panthers, to your point, if you get them to turn the ball over, they giving up the draws and letting you score points on the opposite end.
Easy money.
So that's easy money, to your point. But the Cowboys, have struggled, to say the least, in creating those turnovers. They found some pay dirt last week, but overall, it's not at the mark where you want your team to be at 5 weeks into the season with the turnover margin.
And I want to piggyback off what Barry said, because I know I addressed the mentality aspect of it, but schematically, I think I've been fortunate enough to be a part of 9 teams, and really 12 if you include CFL. The thing is, when guys
in my head,
that's why I'm like, wait a second.
But in my head, I did the Kevin Hart when he was talking to Don Cheadle. Damn. In my head, I did.
It did. But he said,
I'm sorry.
You build it. No, you're good. No, because you got to laugh at these moments. But with doing that, you get the experience of seeing multiple teams and organizations. And when you get into these situations, you see with the offense, what do they say? When they're in desperate times, hey, coach, open up the playbook. We're throwing everything, double reverses, flea flickers. We're trying to just get that momentum to go. Well, at least on the defensive side and all the coordinators I've been around, it's the exact opposite. Hey, we're not winning. We're not doing that because you're going to try when you come in there, you're going to say, hey, this is the game plan. Then after that, you're going to make your adjustments, bring out the exotic blitzes, start switching up terminology till eventually it gets to a point of, hey, guys, y'all just got to go out there and play ball, just simplify. So I expect to see a condensed playbook against a weak, struggling team in the Panthers. Like this is your homecoming game. This is where you can build your fluff. I'm not going to put in so much exotic blitzes to where you guys can get comfortable with doing the basics. And then you do that. Now we can build that momentum off of that. At least that's what I see. So do y'all think they're going to close the playbook down or open it up from a defensive perspective?
I mean, with communication and things already being an issue, like they said in the beginning of the season, I mean, I definitely think they've tried to make things a lot easier. Mm-hmm. So as far as when, and then, you know, if you got a gang of things in, you can't rep them out like that anyway. The more reps you actually get at certain things, the better you're going to get at them. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, like, you know, it's something that the terminology has gotten to a place where they actually understand what's going on. And then at the same time, you know, like some of the Cowboys' issues have not just been about the fact that, like, oh, there's been some bad technique out there. We've all seen it, you know. And so with that being said, you know, with the pass rush that was created last week was like the most that they've seen so far. And then what turned about with those pass rushes? Turnovers. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, and that's, you know, you can scheme up things all day. And we all know, like, turnovers, they either coming or they ain't coming. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when you get on that streak, they just keep coming in there. So hopefully, you know, with everything that's going on, they continue to figure out a way to get some pressure in there. And that's going to help out on the back end. But schematically, yeah, they actually got to make things simpler so they can just start to get better and understand, you know, like certain leverage things and everything else like that. When we're talking about basic zone coverages, mm-hmm. and we all know, we've been playing, you played defense, I'm sure, at some point in time in your career. 2, 3, 4, what's changing about them?
Right. Ain't nothing.
You know? So what it comes down to is like you like to say, put your hand in the dirt and let's play some football.
Got you.
Absolutely. All right, let's take our last break of the show. When we come back, time to make some picks, fellas. Time to hear about y'all picks from last week and time to make some picks this week.
It wasn't a good week for you.
Yeah, it's the Players Lounge.
Yeah, everybody.
It's the Players Lounge. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboys Nation, limited single game tickets are available now. Yes, you heard it right. Get ready to bring the noise as you watch the Cowboys live at AT&T Stadium as they host a list of number of tough opponents. We're talking about NFC East rivals, Eagles, Commanders, plus the Chiefs, Chargers, Vikings, and everybody knows what I'm going to say, Barry's guy.
Call of Duty.
Yes, sir. The Cardinals. Yes, sir. If you want to be in the building, visit DallasCowboys.com/ticket or SeatGeek.com, the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
That's amazing, my man.
Yeah. Hey,
that boy good, bro.
Hey, you good,
man. I can hear his voice like as I'm in the store somewhere. Yeah. I can hear I ain't listening to what he's saying, but I can hear his voice in the background.
I appreciate that.
All right, man. You guys do a segment on your show each and every week where you make these picks in the games all across the league. And so at this point in time, I'm going to throw it back there to you, Chris Beam, and get the guys ready for these picks, baby.
All right, we'll go up to the standings first. So Anthony and Barry Church are leading 22-14, by the way.
It's a solid record.
Okay.
That is a solid record. Now, Jesse, you have made picks on this show.
I was just about to say, he made picks. We got to hold him. He's
last time he was on
place.
the show, he had a nice record, 5-3, by the way.
Okay. There you go.
That was a Chicago week. A lot of people got that one wrong. Newey's in second place at 21-15, and Damontre, 15-21.
That one.
But
I'm coming back.
Yeah, he can't because he has one win over y'all this week.
There we go.
Only 8 more to go. All right, so the first game we're going to go to this week, guys, is the New England Patriots are traveling to the Big Easy? New Orleans?
Yeah.
Big Easy.
New England is favored by 3.5. Who you guys got?
I got New England.
You got New England?
I got New England. Kellen Moore is not going to do it. I don't believe it. Drake May is over there firing. I got New England 27-13.
Yeah, I'm going to take New England too. I'm going to say Drake May and your boy Diggs going to keep that thing rolling. Let's see. I'm going to go New England 27, New Orleans 14.
Yeah. Give me New England as well, man. 21-17.
I'll take New England 24-14.
All right, next game we got is Seattle is traveling across the country to Duval.
Hey, let Barry start.
That's very.
Hey, they're going.
And by the way, Jacksonville is favored by 1.5.
Man, I was so mad.
1.5.
That was the crib too. We was mad. That was my spot. All right.
We know who you're going with.
Yeah, that's a long ways away. Yeah, that's a long ways away. Give me Duval in this one. 24-21.
Trey?
I'm going to go with, I'm not going to go with my heart. I wanted to go with Seattle so bad.
Go ahead.
Duval defense and my dog Eric Armstead, they are tearing it apart. So I got Duval. I got them in a 17-14 nail biter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Jacksonville too. Give me Jacksonville. 24. Seattle 21.
I'm going to be the contrarian of the group. And despite traveling across the country.
Long ways.
Sam Darnold is playing some damn good.
He is. He balling.
He's playing some damn good football.
He's playing good.
And if he doesn't turn the ball over, which he hadn't done much this year, it's gonna be a bad day to be in Jacksonville for Jacksonville.
Okay.
Give me the Seahawks 28-12.
And Newey picked Jacksonville.
Hey,
not a lot of movement.
Can I change mine? Can I change mine?
Which one?
Just put me on Seattle. I'm gonna go with Jesse. I'm gonna go with his numbers. I like the way he was talking over there.
Okay.
I need to go with my heart. I'm gonna go with my heart.
Let's see if he can talk you into this one.
All right.
San Francisco is traveling another cross-country trip to Florida and play Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
A bake show, man.
The Bake Show is favored by 3.
Is Mike Evans back yet?
No.
He's still not?
No, Chris Godwin out this
Hey
week
man,
too.
but they got that other dude too.
Like a Buka.
Yeah, but hold on. CG's out? Oh yeah, give me San Fran, my alumni, alma mater. Yeah. Let me go with them and we gonna get to 24-21.
Who you say was out for?
No.
Godwin.
You said Chris Godwin's out? Mm-hmm. Never mind. I want 32. I want 32-17.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to go with Tampa Bay here. Yeah. Give me Tampa 30, San Fran 18.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bake Show as well, man. Give me the Bake Show 24-10.
Yeah, I'm going with the Niners defense, man. I am, man. Fred Warner is my absolute favorite player.
Some injuries in that secondary
to watch play football. He's exceptional, man.
He's a beast. He is.
And both quarterbacks hurt. Mac Jones ain't 100%, and
we'll be all right. Yeah, give me the Niners. I think it's gonna be a dogfight, low scoring game. Give me 17-10.
Okay.
Niners.
Okay, knew we went with Tampa on that one. Okay, probably the game of the week. We got Detroit going to Kansas City. Is Kansas City
going to Kansas City?
Yeah, I feel bad for Jared Goff because I think after all the public ridicule that old Chris Jones took last week for his lack of effort against Jacksonville.
He about to take it out on some
Yeah, I think he about to take it out on some folks. Give me Kansas City. Give me Kansas City at home. 32-29.
Okay, you got a little barn burner going.
32-29 Kansas City.
Yeah, give me Dan Campbell, man. Give me the Lions. Kelvin Shepard got that defense rolling.
Give
me.
I feel bad picking up my boy Tashard, man. I feel bad. I feel bad. That's my dog.
He got Gibbs and them rolling.
Yeah, I know,
man.
but I just feel like Chris Jones gonna be a madman.
They're gonna be mad, man. But give me the Lions in this one. Let me get them 28-24.
Man, I'm going with the Lions. My dog, my Aggie brother, Dan Campbell, and my former teammate, Kelvin Shepard, like he said, has that defense humming right now. And I think with a wounded KC, even though they got some weapons back, I think Detroit gonna give it to them boys. I got 28 to 21.
Yeah, I'm going to go KC. I'm sorry, I'm going to go Detroit here. I'm going to go Detroit. Let me get Detroit, and I'm going to say Detroit's going to do this. Let's go. Man.
Study wrong.
Yeah.
Study wrong.
28-24. 28-24.
All right, knew we went with Detroit there. Next game we got is Buffalo traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta coming off a bye.
Man, them bye weeks is different.
Atlanta fast on that turf, man. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me ATL, man.
I was just about to say.
Give me ATL on this one, man.
You're going to be the contrarian on this one.
Give me ATL. Yeah, I already know it. 27-24 ATL, man. Give me ATL.
Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo by a mile.
Landslide?
Give me Buffalo.
It's in Atlanta too, right?
I don't give a. It could have been in Alaska. Give me Buffalo 30, Atlanta 9.
Man, as my favorite battle rapper Calico says, landslide. I'm going with Buffalo. After that loss last week, them boys about to go get a real nice BTA session going on. I got Buffalo. I think they're gonna state their dominance. I got them 31-10.
Yeah. Buffalo 27 17.
A little bit closer.
All right.
Who did Nui get on that one?
Buffalo 26-17. Okay. Next we got is Chicago at Washington.
That's going to be a good game.
Washington's favored by 4.5.
That's going to be a good game.
Chicago's coming off a bye.
And you said it's at Washington?
At Washington, yes.
And Chicago's coming off a bye.
Man, give me them Commanders over there. I like what DC got going. You got JD back in town. You know, him and his girlfriend Juju there. He got the love and admiration going. I like Commanders, man. I got it. I got the Commanders beating them convincingly 28-14. 28-14.
I got Commanders too. Give me Commanders. 24-18.
Yeah, give me the Manders, man. DQ and them boys.
I'm about to say, that defense too much for that offense over there, bro.
28-17.
Man, I'm gonna be the contrarian again.
You just doing that now.
No. Listen.
You seriously believe this?
Their head coach.
Chicago's won 2 in a row.
Their head coach is my team. Was one of my former teammates at UNC.
Oh, Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson was my teammate at UNC. I'm quarterback.
He was a quarterback.
Yeah, he's a backup quarterback. And I'm a big believer. I'm a big believer in Ben Johnson. I'm a big believer in Ben Johnson, man. And coming off a bye, that means his mind is already working towards that genius level as a play caller. I think spend a little bit more time with Caleb over this bye week.
Okay.
I think he's gonna have something. I think his bag is gonna be go yard.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be go yard.
Big bag.
Big bag.
So give me the Bears. Give me the Bears 24-20.
Hey, solid. Hey, way to search for that. I seen you searching for an answer over there. I hope you believe in that.
No, I do. I was reading ticker tape at the bottom. Yeah.
I just wanted to make it sound.
All right, last one. Dallas at Carolina. Dallas is favored by 3.
Give me the Cowboys, man. Cowboys, it's 28-7. I mean, it's gonna be a barn. It's over with.
Yep, I got Cowboys too as well. I'm gonna go 28 to. I think they're gonna get 2 scores. I'm gonna go 28. Actually, I like that 13 number. It's gonna be ugly. So 28-13.
Hey man, I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep them. How many points they averaging now? With 30.
30, 33 or something like that.
So I'm gonna say Cowboys 31.
That's true.
Carolina 22.
Give me 30. Change my number back to 32, please.
31-22.
I believe the Cowboys will win this game. I do think Carolina's going to score some points.
Put a fight up.
I do. I think Carolina's going to put a fight up. The Cowboys are going to give up more explosive plays than they want to, both in the run game and the passing game. I don't know why in my soul I feel that way. Because I look at how they run their offense, and Ted McMillan gets 8 targets a game.
Yeah.
They going to give him a shot. Somebody going to miss a tackle on Xavier Legette, and he going to work his way out the back end.
88 now.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I got the Cowboys. Yeah, we was tackle. We can't tackle to save our life. But yeah, give me Cowboys. Give me Cowboys. What did I say earlier, Chris? 33, 21. 24, 33-24.
He said he gonna be 88 out the gate.
Out the gate on him.
All right. Newey picked the Cowboys. He picked them 27-26.
Oh, wow.
So,
I gotta text Newey because I already put Clarence on. I gotta text Newey on there. I need them to make the introduction with Miss Sheena Quick. Y'all don't know who Miss Sheena Quick is. Look up.
All right, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, don't do it on the. Yeah, make sure you delete that out of there because I don't need an old lady come behind you be like, well, why you Google her?
Yeah, it was Jesse right here.
Like, now hold on, go to segment 3, the last show.
And that's the only part of the show you just seen. Watch the show.
Right here, yeah.
You don't even watch the show. You telling me
somebody gonna send it to her like, Barry was on the show.
He Googling right now. Look at him.
Out right now. All right, fellas, man. I always appreciate you guys allowing me to ride shotgun with you throughout the Players Lounge. I do feel like a player when I'm in here, man. It does feel like the locker room. We can talk openly. We can talk freely.
Not
too freely around here with y'all. With y'all over here, yeah.
You never know.
Not too freely around here with y'all, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you, the listeners, for showing up each and every week. And if you want to know what it feels like in the locker room behind the closed doors, then you need to be tuned in to Players Lounge. Feels like the Players Lounge. For Barry, for Damontre, for Anthony, I am Jesse Holly. Until Victory Monday. You guys have a great weekend. See you next week.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?